Oli, oli, it's me, Gauri. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. So, today I want to talk about this quote that blew my mind. When I first heard it, I was like, oh my gosh. The quote is by Neville Goddard. He said, everything and everyone must play their part to aid in the fulfillment of your desires, no matter what, knowingly or unknowingly, whether they like it or not. I'm going to say it again. Everyone and everything must play their part to aid in the fulfillment of your desires, no matter what, knowingly or unknowingly, whether they like it or not. When I saw this quote, it blew my mind because I was like, damn, thinking about, oh my gosh, all the ways that everything has to line up in order for my desires to be fulfilled, for your desires to be fulfilled. Like, there are so many moving parts that we don't even know, like, we're not even aware of, because we have a limited perspective as humans. Like, infinite intelligence, God, the universe, has everything laid out. I love to visualize it as like a huge puzzle. Like, let's say God is playing this huge puzzle, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Literally, the universe is putting all these puzzle pieces together so that your desires, your desired reality becomes fulfilled. This is honestly so beautiful. It's such a blessing. If you really think about it, like, if you just allow yourself to believe that God or the universe is aligning everything, law of assumption literally says everything and everyone must play their part to aid in the fulfillment of your desires, no matter what, knowingly or unknowingly, whether they like it or not. Like, literally everything and everyone. Like, I don't think I can say it any other way. Like, it's just so well put. Everything and everyone must play their part. Like, people that you don't even know, people you don't even know, things that you don't even know that are happening behind the scenes, that are all playing their part. They're all like part of these puzzle pieces shaping your dreams to come true. Like, I don't know about you, but when I realized that, I was like, wow, that's so amazing. Like, thank you, God. Like, thank you for loving me. And it's also such a beautiful reminder of the power that you have to dictate what happens in your life. Like, you are the operant power. You get to decide with your assumptions, with your dominant beliefs. You get to decide what your life looks like, what your reality looks like. And going back to the quote, everything and everyone must play their part to aid in the fulfillment of my desires, no matter what. Like, if you assume that it's already done, then you can just relax. Like, you don't have to work. Like, you don't have to force it. Like, you can just relax and just trust and know that everything is aligning perfectly for you. You just persist in that assumption of what you desire. I'm going to tell you a story. Story time. Story time. So that you can kind of understand what I'm saying, like the level at which this quote is so true. Okay. Okay, so the story begins 2 years ago when my car got towed for like a bullshit reason. There was no sign posted. It doesn't matter. It got towed. That was a very emotionally activating experience. And I was like, you know what? This is never happening again. Like, this is my car is never gonna get towed ever again, and that's on period. Like, this was the first and last time that this happens. And I was like, it's done. Like, it's just true. So fast forward to around like summer of last year. I was going home from work and it was already late, probably like 10 p.m. or something. And I was like, I'm hungry. I want to get some pizza. So I ordered ahead my pizza and I pulled up to the Domino's and there was literally nobody around because it was late, you know? And so I pull in to like the strip mall and there was a tow truck leaving as I was arriving into the strip mall, right? And so I was like, nobody's here. I'm gonna just park right out front the Domino's. Like, it's fine. I'm literally gonna go in and out. Like, I already ordered online, so I just have to go get it. So I got out of my car and there was a man who had like his bike like a little bit further that way. And I was like, hello or whatever. I went in to get my pizza. So I gave the person my name, like the person that was working at Domino's. I was like, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm here to pick up my pizza. And then all of a sudden I hear some yelling outside and it was like, ah, like some yelling, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I look over and this tow truck is trying to tow my car. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I go outside and the guy that was yelling was actually the man that had the bike that was a little bit to the side. And he was literally blocking the tow truck. Like, he was trying to stand in front of my car to block the guy from towing my car. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I went over there and I was yelling at the guy that was trying to tow my car. And he's like, yelling at the other guy, like, watch out, like, you're gonna get hurt, like, get out of the way, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm telling the tow guy directly, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you literally saw me. Like, you could have told me if I can't park here. Like, you could have told me. And he was like, yeah, I could have. And then, and I was like, bro, that's the energy that you're putting out. Like, that's how life is gonna be for you. Like, that's the energy you're putting out. And I started like talking shit in Spanish too, because I was like, no ways, bro. Moral of the story is that my car was not towed because that is what I assumed. Law of assumption. Like, ever since the first and last time that my car got towed, like, I was like, this is the last time. And that was true because I had that assumption. The universe, everything and everyone had to play their part to aid in the fulfillment of my desire, no matter what, knowingly or unknowingly, whether they liked it or not. And I just was thinking about the timing of everything. Like, the reason why, then later I found out why the man with the bike was there. Like, he had a flat tire and he was like trying to find how to fix it. Literally, if that man had not been there, maybe the tow guy would have been able to tow my car. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's just crazy. Like, your assumption, like, whatever you assume to be true and you persist in that assumption, everything has to arrange itself in order to prove you right. That's literally it. I mean, obviously, this situation, I felt so blessed. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, God, for like putting that man in the path. Thinking again of like the puzzle piece, like, God was literally like, I'm gonna put this this man is gonna get a flat tire exactly where you're gonna park so that he can avoid. And then the fact that he was so willing to like put himself in front of the car, you know, to not let the guy tow my car. Like, I just felt so blessed. And I was like, I was blessing that man. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I don't know what I would have done if you weren't here. Like, thank you so much. God bless you. And like, and then I asked him, like, what's wrong? Like, he was like, oh yeah, I had a flat tire. And I was like, oh wow. And I tried to help him, like, because sometimes I kept bike tools in my trunk. But unfortunately, that time I didn't have any bike tools. But I would have loved to help him too. But I blessed him and I was like, God bless that man so much. And then the guy, the tow truck, he was so apologetic. He was trying to like win his graces back. Bruh, at the end, he tried asking me for my number. I was like, bruh, no ways. No ways. You just tried to tow my car. And then try to ask for my number. Like, what? What is wrong with you? That was just so hilarious. That was just the cherry on top, bro. No mames. But yeah, the moral of the story is as long as you persist in your assumption, everything and everyone must play their part to aid in the fulfillment of your desire no matter what, knowingly or unknowingly, whether they like it or not. I hope that my story time showed you how that is true, because there's literally so many moving parts, so many playing parts that we are not even aware of. We are not even aware of. But God is literally out here moving puzzle pieces. The universe is literally aligning things in order for you to achieve your desires, for you to fulfill your desires. So I hope this serves as an example for you of how when you stay persistent, when you just assume that you're going to get what you want, that your desires are going to be fulfilled, that your desired reality is already here, like it's already real, and you are just aligning yourself to it. Everything and everyone must play their part. And that's it. So stay believing, stay knowing, because it's beyond belief. It's knowing. That's like what faith is. At the end of the day, it's like, despite what you might be able to see currently, just knowing that behind the scenes, everything is being orchestrated in your favor, like so that your desires are fulfilled. So yeah, just remember, stay true, stay blessed. Hasta la próxima. Bye.